And we are back with more Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Last time we left off, we have essentially, as far as I can tell, cleared all that the DLC Crown of the Sunken King offers. So we have moved on to the next DLC in, I believe, the order of what they got released in, so chronological order. The Crown of the Iron King, which looked interesting. Basically, we left off, like, right there at the very start of the area. And so today, we're going to kind of get into it. I do wonder if it's going to be more or less difficult than the Sunken Crown. Because the Sunken Crown, like, it was interesting, but a lot of the basic enemies are very hard, so it definitely promoted more of a dodge the enemy play style than anything else. But yes, I was also curious because, yeah, we're basically, last time we left off, we had gone from the entrance over there, across this large iron chain, lit up the fire, and I believe this floor they said was the throne room, which I believe then that that's the throne, so... Oh, hello. Whoop, 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 whoop. Interestingly, I can't target this. Examine. Ooh. Alright, examine, you smelt their wedge, yes. Yeah, we're gonna back away in case it explodes. Nope, okay. Interesting. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Many questions, so... I mean, I guess there's no other proper way down, so that must be Golden Path. But to bring some clarification slash allow me to ponder openly here. So we got those smelter wedges from what looked like a dead version of the enemy down below, like right, it was kind of blocking the way to the chain. So it definitely seems that these are the progression methods in this level. So I assume basically I need to stab those things in some places, but I didn't expect to get a soul from them. I doubt it considers itself a boss soul, right? Yeah, okay, so I'm not seeing Ash Bride as a, like, usable soul. And that's Soul of the Giant. Okay, but oh, a small fragment of a soul. So I wonder if we need to gather all her bits together to maybe, like, summon her as a boss? Also, it's slightly concerning that she has the same soul color as Soul of Elena, Squalid Queen. Although, now that I didn't expect. Our current dagger was derived from Elena, Squalid Queen. At least I thought it was. I mean, there was another weapon that came from her soul, but maybe her soul didn't get traded in the process of me getting the current Mythos Bentblade. Wait. Okay, that kind of makes sense. If this is called Mythos Bentblade, I must have gotten this from a different monster boss that I am not putting together. This must be from someone called Mytha, as would be kind of obvious. Ah, Mytha the Baneful Queen, not the Squalid Queen. Okay, I got my monarchs mixed up. Monarchs refers to both king and queens, right? I think it does. But okay, so this is the Medusa. Okay, that explains the poison, although the other, Elena the Squalid Queen, also was using poison. But okay. I thought we had used up that soul, so cool that we haven't, actually. Okay, we got 5 more of those smelter wedges. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash, who renounced her flesh and wandered Brume Tower. When Nadalia came to this land, the king she sought was no longer there. Dispirited, she forsook her own soul and clung to the heirlooms of the old king. This is only a fragment of a soul and cannot be used in this state. And okay, so Smelter Wedge and Iron Wedge forged in this land destroys the Ashen Idol. The Ashen Idol is of great consequences to Nadalia, who, having renounced her flesh, entrusts her very being to it. Okay. So yeah, so it seems like we're going around and gathering up Nadalia's soul bits from these Ashen Idols. Interesting. What about the throne itself? Now, one interesting bit about this DLC is that, whoa, okay, I don't want to fall, is that, like, we have beaten the Iron King, and this is called Crown of the Iron King, so this is more about, like, the story surrounding the Iron King, rather than being, like, we're not leading up to a fight with the Iron King himself. So I do wonder if it's going to be focused around, I want to say, like, maybe potential suitors, because the, what was it, Mithra, the Poison Queen, like, it was kind of insinuated in the lore between the kingdom where the Earthen Peak was and the Iron Kingdom that, like, she was in love with, you know, the neighboring royalty, which would imply the Iron King, or maybe an Iron Prince. So yeah, I do wonder maybe if the Iron King just had, like, a number of suitors, you know, this kind of a, I don't want to say was a dick about things, but he did turn into a giant lava demon, so after being burnt by a different demon, it was a bit confusing. Oh, dexterity ring, not bad. Oh, that actually reminds me, when I was editing the other videos, we had totally forgot to equip the reflection ring, I think. Oopsie. Oh yeah, shorten spell time casting, we want that. Yeah, this is basically we get HP back from defeating enemies. This one we get more souls than normal, we get more stamina. Now this is a bit tricky. We had to give up a ring. Probably the HP ring, as painful as it sounds. Okay, but also let's look at the dex ring here. Okay, dexterity ring increases dexterity, not too shocking. An oddly deformed iron ring increases the dexterity of its wearer. The old Iron King ruled over a great age of iron. The king's power allowed him to mold iron freely, as if he held sway over the forces of life and creation. Interesting. And then, yeah, here we are. Yor's ring. Ring of Sir Yor, who sought the blood of a dragon who invaded Sholva. That was the Sunken Crown DLC. Can deflect spells. When Sir Yor faced Sin, the slumbering dragon, he drew blood with a flash of his steel, but Sin responded by spewing forth the poison that had long been brewed within him, blanketing the city in a miasmic cloud. So yeah, we'll go ahead and basically pop that on, because I think spell deflection, I mean, very obviously has its uses. Limited uses, mind, but still useful. Like, really depends on the enemy we're fighting. Okay, that was the only thing in that direction. Although I do wonder if in hindsight, actually, hold on. I wonder if outside that window, where that body we just picked up the dex ring is from, are they trying to tell us something? I didn't take a good look at outside of it. Well, if that don't just scream potential boss. That is a very long katana, and I am now remembering that the Iron Kingdom was chock full of those, like, knight samurais. Like, medieval knights that were all wielding katanas. And kind of like Eastern style longbows, too. So, okay, we're probably gonna have to deal with a lot of those guys here. Okay. Oh. I expected it to start moving as soon as I got on it. I guess we're just dropping again? Okay, old growth bomb. Gladly take that. I guess we're just dropping, although that does mean that these are all one-way trips. But there was an elevator way up above, I think. So, in theory, maybe that we, like, activate that again. Did I hear something? Okay, we're looking around the boxes first. Can't really drop there. I wonder if another Ashen Idol? No, okay. What? Alright, I really expected it to be able to be backstabbed. Alright, not good. There we go. Where is that whisper emanating from? Okay, Twilight Herb. You know, in hindsight, originally I thought maybe this is all, like, snow. But I wonder if it's actually meant to be ash. Because that seems more like ash, so maybe this isn't a fire and ice type theme, but it's all ash. Oh, okay. Okay, we got quite a few. Alright, bring it down to more manageable numbers. Thought I was a safer distance away. Alright, we're gonna take a drink. Try to get it down to one guy before we go to dagger. Wild swinging. Nice. Good old poison dagger. Okay, large soul of a proud knight. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Yep. Rumble these guys looking for additional souls. Okay, Rouge water. Aha, okay. So it's probably that Ashen Idol that's, like, chanting or reminiscing about the past. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. Oh, okay. Making sure we're not going down into an ambush. It looks about as safe as it's gonna be. Obviously there are dudes wandering. Seemingly with a bow, so... I climb down. Oh, okay. Although... Ah, here we go. Blackweed Balm. So far, the archer does not seem to have noticed us, and I'd rather keep it that way. Ooh, scythe +7. Although it's not great scythe, so it's not the cool Reaper scythe. Okay, not seeing anything here. Just making sure we don't aggro the archer. Okay, we're all clear. What we got here? Okay. Oh, 10 prism stones. Nice. For a brief moment, I was like, prism stones, what are those again? And then I remembered. Okay, interesting. Alright. No, not a mimic. Okay, not trapped either. I was kind of wondering about that. Gladly take the slab. Okay, are we going down to the floor with the archer, though? Oh, no, we are not. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. Uh-oh. It's like buffed. Whew. Interesting. So I wonder, did 3 spawn, or did it, like, clone the one from the ash? I don't think it's yet time to use an effigy. So wait, so okay. Yeah, so this is Golden Path. Oh. I didn't realize there's another stairwell here. Or, wait, no, I did, because that's how I took it originally. Ah, my memory. As good as it's ever been. Alright. Drop down, but I guess be a bit more careful. Now a question arises, do we just run, or do we deal with every small thing? I'm kind of the mind to run. Okay. They don't seem to follow down ladders, so good to know. Or if they do, I'll find out very shortly when I get surrounded. Alright, my thinking here is drop down, grab the souls, go back up. So I'm wondering if we can observe any weirdness about, like, the technique it used to duplicate him. Okay, seemingly fine. Is there any... Not really any safe place to run. Also, I guess the question is, did I actually duplicate them, or did I just aggro these other two? Okay, can I just stab this thing? Okay, so... Alright, I get interrupted. Alright, good. Alright, cool. So it does dispel the buff on them. Oh. Oh. Okay, but at the very least that means that next time I'm down here, it should not get a buff. Also in hindsight, did we actually get... We didn't get an item that time, but it might have been on the ground, though. Alright, so we know that we can run past most of these guys. Sorry, so same strategy as before. Drop, 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 drop. Alright, and just bust out running. Yeah. Thankfully, they take their sweet time coming out of the ash. Alright, they've given up yet again. Excellent. Or at least, they've seemed to have given up. I can't tell if I'm just getting far enough away where they're de-aggroing, or if I'm getting far enough away where it's not an issue. Okay, good. Aha, okay. Alright. Should not underestimate the sword dudes. Dang it. I was trying to pick up my souls, but shouldn't have been doing that. Okay, lost all my souls. Alright, the sword guys are definitely a threat. Also trying to think of how to handle groups of them like that. I guess theoretically I could try to corral them over to a hallway to kind of act as a bit of a choke point. And I need to be careful of that sword lunge, because that's gotten me quite a few times so far. Okay, run, 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 run. Alright, slide down. Okay. Okay, so they did see me go down the ladder, because, like, they just kind of popped in on me. Oh, I can drop down over there. Okay. I need to remember that for future exploration here. And slide on down. Okay, so him down. Alright, time to long shot this guy. There we go. That's how I should have done it the first time. There we are. We should be able to just finish him off swinging. Okay, soul. Soul. Excellent. Small orange burr. Oh, this guy's alive. There we go. Okay, a bit more freedom to explore. Don't see anything obvious down there. Can I open this door? No, okay, so it's a device. Oh. Well, let's clear a tiny bit more in case we summon reinforcements here. Because, yeah, there is this guy over here. Ideally, he's alone, because if he is, then we can take care of him without having to use any resources. Ah, dang it. Ah. Swing. There we go. We're also definitely going to need an effigy pretty soon here. One of those things are like, I might be one away from lethal. Ha! There we go. Alright, gotta be careful when they run like that. There we go. Nice! Can't tell if that means that they're more fragile than the axe-wielding ones or not. But okay. Ooh, Dance of Fire. I can only assume that's a pyromancy spell. Let's see. Where's our scrolls? Oh yeah, they're on the far end here. Okay, Dance of Fire. Pyromancy created by the Magus, or the Magus, Elgil, loyal follower of the old Iron King. Cast flame in a sweeping motion across a targeted area. The fire seems to dance and makes its victims dance with it. Okay. Could be interesting. Alright. So I keep hearing guys move. Alright, so this is just an observation area, it seems. Oh, alright, fog door down there. Okay, let's open the door, see what we got behind things here. How many... Okay, no life gems. Released. Okay, you know what? We're gonna crack one. If we're at a weird health point where, like, a flask is a waste, but we're also kind of unlethal. Maybe. Okay, so this is definitely an area that in probably future runs I'd just, like, run through it. But we're gonna have to deal with guys in the interim here. Oh, okay. Old Mundane Stone ×2. Gladly take that. And of course. Alright. Is it just you? Dang it. Oh. I think I heard another one. Yep. What the? Okay. Alright. Okay, good, good. Ugh. Okay, definitely need a drink. Alright, nice and smooth. And in future runs, we don't need to deal with those guys, since just guarding an item, it looks like. Although, wait, this is a... Okay. There's no way that door doesn't open, but that must mean that it opens from the other side. And Lloyd's Talisman. I can't imagine, like, you would whack a, like a switch open? Like, or a switch to be visible? But okay, let's go over here. Okay, at least this land here, guys can't come out of. Are those... I don't trust these walking barrels not to explode. Very weird dudes. I can't tell if they're using the barrels as a shield or if they're suicide bombers. You would think being that close to the flame, it would, like, ignite if they were bombers. Okay. I'm just checking for a few hidden walls, given that stone door that we saw. Okay. Definitely explosive. That was gunpowder that popped out of them. Okay. Oh. I figured we'd try something like that. Okay, going for a bomb. We should be nearing that door that we saw. Oh, hello. Yeah, they're just immune to the flame? Oh. Again, there was no, like, treasure beyond the flame, right? Okay. Alright. Here's a guy down here. Okay, it looks like only one, though. Come on. Ouch. Not exactly what I meant. Should probably do another life crystal. Or life gem. Oof, it's getting more and more that I really should use an effigy, but I kind of want to save it until I'm, like, at the door. Okay, not great. Don't know exactly what it calls that, but whatever. Oh, that's what it calls it. Oh! So close. I think. Stupid guy, I think it's a bomber. But all the more reason why we don't use effigies there. Now, question remains about those, like, explodey guys. I have concerns there. Should also probably... Yeah, let's prioritize getting back to where we were instead of exploring the side path that we saw. Because ideally, we can get to the fog door. Although... Maybe the side path, though, is needed to extinguish another Ashen Idol. It could be a factor of, like, maybe if we don't extinguish them, the boss we fight is, like, invincible? Yeah, so as much as I don't want to, let's go over here. Oh, okay, damn. Okay, definitely drinking. Uh-oh. Ouch. I can't tell if it takes any actual physical damage. Oh, really? Whew. Alright, that's a bit of a gamble there going for that, but... Interesting that those guys are so buff. And okay, there's the area we entered in normally, so there's a drop down there. But is it guarding an idol? Oh, a chest. Okay, chest is safe. Okay, bonfire aesthetic and 2 human effigies. I'll gladly take that, given our increasing need for an effigy. Okay, order of operations here. My thought process is drop and run, but we're gonna have some dudes follow us. Like, at least probably 3. Okay. You know, this is gonna be a test. Run, run, run. How easy will it be to get past these barrel dudes? Oh no, I gotta actually open the door. Okay. Alright, so that guy does not just simply allow the flame to take him. Exploded again up there. Okay, there we go. Path is clear. Alright. Thinking here is that we just go down and immediately run for the door. Okay, so that does cause the other guy to try and, like, move. Okay, good, good. Ouch. Okay, not good anymore. Yeah, let's try to go for it. In theory, a whip could work, but they are armored opponents, so I don't think that's a good strategy. But at least we know that essentially everything there is runnable. So we don't really need to fight anything up until... Technically, even those two guys might not be required. But this is yet another aspect of just run and gun. Don't... If we fight, we wear down our resources. And that's going to make whatever boss we eventually fight all the tougher. Yeah, just book it. Alright. Ladder. And ladder 2. And I actually think hop down is the safer bet here. So hop down, and run. Okay. Gotta be careful. Oh, no. Okay. Zoom past these guys. Okay. The guy's not taking fire damage yet. I guess it makes sense that he can't immediately be taking fire damage. Okay, them exploding doesn't draw his attention. Okay. Good. Slide down. Alright, here we go. Dang it. Ugh, we are so low on health. I wonder if I can actually... Yeah, let's try sniping. Good. Okay, good. Can't hit me from here. Alright, snap out. Oh, actually hit me that time. Okay. Much better. Again, even though I kind of wish I didn't have to. Excellent. Alright, bonfire. Is this trap? Do I light that up and then just get immediately barbecued? I get the feeling that that's going to be what happens. Alright. Didn't happen. Good. The fog door should be nearby. Here we are. Okay, I mean, those two guys are outside, so I don't think if I were to, like, use this, they would aggro. Interesting. Oh, hello. I only just now remembered, I did not get that chest like I was guarding. Just do that real quick. Alright, good, good. Ah, Castius, +8. What's a Castius again? Should maybe start up higher. Yeah, there was that Scythe +7. Okay, Castius isn't up there. Ah, gloves, okay. One of these playthroughs, it'll be kind of fun to go full boxer, but I have a few ideas of what I want to do for some of the future runs. Okay, door does not open from that side. This guy just like die from residual fire? No? Okay. Or yes? Am I eligible for free souls if he gets like cooked enough? It might be a while though. Alright, and he didn't hear me shoot. Or not shoot, like stab. Twinkling Titanite. Okay. Question now arises. Do we retreat to use these souls, or do we try to press forward? Well, actually, okay, there's a fog drop ahead, and we need to crack one of these open in general. Let's do that. Now let's look around to see if there's actual signs. So far, nothing, which would indicate that's probably not a boss door. But they could have maybe hid the signs up higher. As to encourage, like, you just don't get them right away from the boss. Okay, not seeing anything up here. Or in there. Okay, slide down. More sliding down. Okay. Is there a sign between here and the fog door? No. So okay, so fog door is probably not a boss. Although we have come across other fog doors that are bosses that have similar setups here. So I guess let's take a look over here real quick, make sure not one in here. Nope. In that regard, I say let's use the fire. Okay, this is the upper floor warp point, which I think the other one was the throne room. Yeah, throne room and upper floor. I do wonder how low do we go. Okay, probably not a boss. Although, in hindsight, I think that leads to that giant steel guy katana. So, yeah, let's travel back to Majula real quick. Let's spend some of these souls. Because I don't necessarily trust that we're going to have them for too long. Like, maybe we will, but, you know. These games so far, it seems to be invest when you get the chance. Okay, let's go see the blacksmith. Alright, what I'm kind of wondering about is maybe a reinforcing armor. Because our armor is nowhere near, like, max. Okay. Oof, it all requires twinkling. But it's doable. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like the most expensive one first. Ah, now this is a bit of a toughie. Do I go for it? So, if these are actually boss things, if I upgrade it one more time, it should That should be max, right? Let's find out. Yes, okay. So, the Bone King stuff is also +3 cap. No, that's all our Twinkling Titanite.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Curious if the Thief Man has anything new to say, because it sounded like he had beef with the blacksmith before. Yo, what up, Thief Man?
Hey, what have you been up to? That gaping hole. Well, search me. It's where the people around here toss all their rubbish. Corpses, or you know what. Or whatever they'd rather be rid of.
Okay, I think it's a repeat dialogue.
Oh, and those human statues. Who are they supposed to be? Anybody, I suppose. Probably just some old pagan costume. What's it like at the bottom of the hole? Well, why in the hell would I know?
Alright, I'll talk to him one more time.
Oh, yeah. Somebody told me that the grave of a saint lies below here. Not built by the king, no. It dated back to a time long before him. The tomb connects to that hole. And there's something about some rat king down there. Hell, if the old rat is as rich as they say, maybe I should go and pay him a visit.
That raises a number of questions, because we didn't really come across any... I mean, maybe that first room we encountered was a saint's tomb, but we found a rat king, but the rat king was on the path of, wait, where was the rat king? It was on the path for... Yeah, if we go through the forest, and then through Pharaoh's doors, because there was a rat king there. So I wonder if there's another rat king over in that direction. Curious.
You've been long away. Well...
Yeah, did she sell Twinkling Titanite, I wonder? No, boo.
You see that blacksmith over there?
Alright, repeat dialogue.
Is he one of those... He sort of looks like the poor man, but...
Alright.
No interest.
Okay, back to the Brume Tower. Travel... No, Brume Tower. Upper floor. Alright, let's see if this is a samurai or not. Also, thinking about things. I wonder. I do wonder if we should equip one of the pyromancy spells. What was denial again? I can't remember that one. Oh yeah, basically life 3 it seemed. Let's see. Nope. Also, we don't have enough, because that's 60, but there was a 37-inch spell we had. Here it is. Soul Vortex, okay. Because I'm tempted to basically put some pyromancy on as a side flame piece here. Like, maybe in place of the whip? Maybe? Should also upgrade that the witch branch at some point too. Okay, not a boss. Kind of to be expected, since no symbols were on the floor. Okay. Actually, if I'm gonna break things, I should use this. Not been using that boss weapon for much else. Okay, elevator. I doubt this moves if I get on it. Yeah. Door over there that might be jumpable too, but I don't necessarily trust that to be the case. So this seems like the safest progression, which we'll be dealing with. Ooh. Wait, okay, there are iron bars there, so we're not in any immediate danger. Okay, not what I expected. Huh. Oh wait, that big guy's shield shoots his shoulders shoot fire? Huh. Interesting, a bit of a clear path there. Guess let's check this first. Okay, you're gonna get up, aren't you? Oh. Or not? Well, okay, actually, maybe not. Probably when I click this door, right? I mean, they don't seem to have any source of light. Oh, there we go. Honestly, that's what it's kind of going for. Get in the hole. There we are. Alright, you too. I don't know why the game seems to be prompting me towards this, but... Come on. Oh, how very strange. Okay, Radiant Life Gem. No, 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 come on. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Why I did that? I don't fully know, but I have an idea of why. It's like, that guy's backing up slowly towards the guy that's... Alright, never mind, it's not doing it anymore. Okay. Leave those guys there. Yeah, still either dead or faking death. Yeah, I feel like I really should have maybe brought some pyromancy to ignite the barrels. Or maybe the entire thing is to not bring pyromancy here. Okay, that's not open from this side. Okay, something tells me I'm in for an explosive time. This is going to be rough. Actually, can I snipe this guy from here? Let's try and make things easier than they have to be. Alright, we're dealing with archers. Potentially a bad idea, but potentially a good idea. Okay. Surprised that archer could. Oh, there we go. Two can play the range game. It's like I want to try and trick that thing into opening. There we go. Alright, sniping time. Okay, good, good. Okay, that didn't actually, summon the guy over. What the? Oh, there we go. Yep, ouch, ouch, ouch. I did not expect him to jump that far. Ouch. Ouch. Whew. Also, ouch. Ah, okay, the archer's behind over there. Okay. Come on, 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 come on. Whew. Alright, if I can just take care of this guy now, I can dispel the ash thing, so on repeat visits here, this won't be a whole hootenanny. Oh, come on. And I get his toes. There we go. Just bust out the great soul arrows. Now where's the axe guy? Here he is. Alright, good. Only the archer left. And these guys, but we can ignore them for now. Okay. Walked into that. Okay. Oh, okay. He did not like me taking care of his guardians. Stabby stab. Okay, another soul get. Wonder how many there are of these. In hindsight, do they each count as a different item, or... I'm assuming not. Okay, they don't. Okay, we can leave those little explosive dudes to their, whatever they're gonna do. More extinguished... like flame with guys. Oh. I do wonder if these guys then are like vulnerable to fire, which might be all the more reason to use pyromancy. Just does seem counterintuitive, though, that these guys would be weak to fire, but they're weak to explosives at the very least. I guess I could try my other weapons, but physical did not seem to do anything here. Maybe my whip would? No. Oh, maybe... Okay, I'm supposed to ignore armor, but... it really did not. I'd imagine then that maybe like strike or blunt damage, or again, like maybe like pyromancy is just like really powerful against these guys. Yeah, we are running low on magic. What do these guys have? Ooh, human effigy. Twinkling Titanic ×2, nice. Dread root, nice. Large Titanic shard ×5, nice. Alright, we're in that. Oh, okay. That's new. I just get the feeling that if we run, we're gonna spawn some enemies to help them out. Oh, like that guy. Oh, okay. There's quite a few guys joining. Alright. Okay, how many though are following this far back? Oh, interesting. Come on, over here. Okay, so they're definitely in guard formation. Okay, that's that big one that lasts for a bit. Oh yeah, I have magic deflector. Wait, does that magic deflect? Okay, it doesn't work against things that explode on the ground. Oh. Okay. Questions? Good. Alright. Oh. Whoa! Okay. Ah, dang it, another one. Definitely low on magic. Having trouble getting target lock on it. There we go. That's because the reflect seems to be inconsistent. I'm gonna treat it like reflecting ones are just bonus. Alright, that's all my magic. Drink. Grab this. Yeah, human effigy. Nice. We really gotta replenish our effigies after all. Alright, ouch. Didn't expect that. I'm trying not to fall through these holes. Okay, disarmed. But potentially in the future I'll need to run through here too. Always be running. Okay, we have... Ooh, fog door. Okay. Well, okay, we have a fog door, but there's no sigils on the ground. We're dealing with quite a few. Alright, Alright, you know what? Taking my gamble with the fog dart. Okay. Was not a boss. I don't seem to be being followed, but we are now officially out of healing. It's locked. No scorching iron scepter in inventory. Okay. From the looks of it, I'll be filling this up with lava at some point. Ooh, nice. Okay, this gives us a bit of a breather here. We're theoretically close to a level up, but we need maybe about like 4,000 more. I also do wonder about equipping some combustion items. Let's get rid of regular Great Soul Arrow, because we have the Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Let's give ourselves Great Combustion, Dance of Fire, because I'm curious what that looks like. I'm trying to remember if Flame Sloth was the exploding one that was pretty good against those, the human dudes. Not human dudes, the undead thief dudes from before. Sure. Okay. And then, to make sure we can actually use that, we can probably get rid of the whip. Everyone here seems to be pretty well armored. Now the question is, which direction should we explore? Oh, okay. Magic stone times 2. That almost seemed too easy, which is why I was suspicious of it. But it did not trigger a trap. That's a ladder over there, it looks like. I'm tempted to basically pop back to where we just ran away from. We can explore that, like, ash, ice, snow, whatever it is, field. For potential treasure. So that's gonna stay locked. Oh wait, actually. What's the name of this checkpoint for future reference here? I assume like Middle Tower? The foyer, okay. Alright. Hopefully the magic dudes also stay above. Alright, staff at the ready, range at the ready. Ooh. Gotta have this guard down or we can get a stab in. There we are. Oh, of course. Okay, got that archer. Alright, good. I guess 2 questions. What's down here? Aha! Path to another tower. And an item here. Making sure that the magic dudes don't have a line of sight on me. Raw stone. I heard some guys waking up. Making sure they're not gonna pinch me here. Okay. We know that they can't use ladders. Oop, hello. Alright, good. Okay, open up all the ash dudes. Try to stay out of line of sight of the elite. I didn't know they could do that. He will pay for it. Pay for its insolence. Okay. But something tells me he's not going to be the only one. Okay, large silver proud knight. We plan on using the bonfire afterwards anyway, so... There we are. I'm just slightly fearful that I get to the very tail end, and then suddenly, like, the entire place just lights up with them. So far, nothing. Oh, Soul of a Great Hero. Nice. Those tend to be worth quite a pretty penny. And we've gathered enough extra souls we could probably level up now. This is a ladder? No. Okay, this appears to be death. And I'm assuming no secret over here, like secret drop down. Nope. Okay. It's only the chain, and I expect something to be fighting at the end of that chain, so let's go ahead and level up. Which I think we'll be putting one more point into strength, and that means we can use the Great Scythe finally. Not that we know if it'll be any good or not, but, you know, it's about, like, checking it out. Okay, spell Quartz Ring +3. Making sure there's no other, secret treasures around here. I do wonder if any of these walls are secret walls. Okay. Alright, to the bonfire. It's a bit interesting that... Well, I was going to say it's a bit interesting that no boss yet, but it did take us most of the video, the very first video in the Sunken Crown DLC, to get to the first boss, and then after that they were in pretty quick succession. Alright, level up. This might not actually be enough, but we might be in spitting range. Okay, we're in range. Good. Alright, so 12 strength. We have no shards, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, travel. Yeah, back to the foyer. We'll probably have to deal with all those dudes in the way again, but that should be fine. I'm also curious, now that we have the stats to wield it. Yeah, let's try swapping out Spider Silk for... Oh yeah, Spider Silk. Okay, because there was two spider ones. One slowed down enemies and the other shield pierce. So, okay, this is the shield piercing one. Although I still gotta say, it doesn't feel like it's actually piercing their shield. But maybe they don't mean armor, but like literal shield. Oh, Nailbreakers also have that. They say powerful critical attacks. Maybe that's what Spider Silk should be used for, only for back attacks. I'll have to think about that. But alright. Let's try this out here real quick. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Rotate between those two? Yeah. Then strong attack. If I do 2 in a row. Okay. Alright, doesn't appear to be a backstep attack, potentially. It is funny how insane this reach is. It might be a good alternative to the whip. Okay, so the first attack on the light is a vertical, and the first attack on the heavy is a horizontal, and then vice versa for their follow-up. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we'll keep that on there for now. But I'm also tempted to try Well, actually, let's just do that now. Let's try to go for a spider silk backstab on this guy coming up here. See if it actually lives up to its potential. I'm figuring it won't, but if it one-hit backstabs this guy, I'll be more than happy. Okay, not exactly what I intended. Gonna follow me in here? Are any of them gonna follow? Here we are. Come on. No, don't you back up. I wanted to use you for science, but okay. Oh yeah, that's not even as good as the poison stab. Ouch. We can drink. In fact... Alright, somewhat anticlimactic, gonna admit. Nope. Ooh. Huh, in theory. Pierce your shield. Or just kill you outright, alright. That's fine too. Okay. Yeah, let's pop out Spider Silk for the Great Scythe. I mean, no reason to think, ooh, do not want to backstep over the edge. Once again, over a death pit as we do a bit of tightrope walking here. Alright. I mean, they are an assassin. So their whole thing would be ambushing me. Aha! There they are. Okay. Come on, let me target. Nope. Okay, ouch. Oh, okay. Huh. They vanished rather quickly, I must say. Okay. Only marginally weirded out by the sudden disappearance. Makes me wonder if they're using like that camouflage item. Okay, bonfire aesthetic. I just feel like I'm gonna get backstabbed at some point by a giant lance. But until then... Oh, really? I'll go ahead and take these guys out. The fact that they're enchanted means that there's a an iron thing nearby. Given the assassin, let's top off. Whoa. Alright, sudden lighting change and ambient volume noise change. Oh, and I'm... Oh, no. Okay, I am being slowly cursed being down there. Huh, okay. And there are no few small number of enemies too down there. I am not digging these odds. Okay. Who or what can we maybe, like, lure out? Alright. Hit him. Now let's get out of this before we get cursed. I heard being fired on, but I didn't see it. And the assassin is still nowhere to be found. The entire area is pretty weird. Okay, let's get him coming up. And interestingly enough, they're, like, smoking a bit more than normal. So I wonder, are they the source of the curse? Probably not, but... What? Yeah, we are dealing with something here. I'm still fearful of that assassin making a comeback. Oh. I am out, alright? Okay. Those things are not that good. What a weird little area over there. But okay, so now that we're already not cursed per se, but same effect. A little bit lost by going back that way. Oh, but definitely. Tune spells. Okay, no dance of fire there. And even fire orbs kind of pretty eh. So we're gonna go with our good friend Combustion. Still can't believe I died to that guy. Especially since, like, with dodging a lot of the earlier attacks, that's fine. Okay. Can I backstab with this? Okay, not really. Alright, let's try not to die right away. At this rate, emphasis on try. get... an attack off there. Really? And the wide swings they have. Okay. Not quite the start I wanted, but whatever. Okay. Process again. There's the assassin. There we are. Yeah, like I saw his name like flicker all the way over there suddenly. Weird. Alright, let's take care of these two again. The other is unintentionally hiding behind the pillar. Dang it. I didn't want to do that, but whatever. Oh, I guess he died. Alright. Now let's try to line up a shot here. Okay, that should be enough to draw him out. Come on. Alright. Oh, there we go. Ouch. Not that much magic. Okay, wait for him to resurrect. Alright. That's on me. Oh, I can't seem to get a lock on him now. Come on. Come on, there we go. Alright, not that it doesn't mean much anymore in hindsight. Alright, maybe we can get him up here. Actually, I'll go back to the scythe. Still wonder why the assassin both vanished, is not considered dead, but also seemed to like maybe glitch through something. Alright, here we go. Okay. Actually wasn't that bad of damage. 56 instead of the normal like 10, 11. Ah, dang it. Oh, he has a follow-up to that, alright. Ouch. Uh-oh. again. I'm gonna die to him again. Oh, okay. Still not staying dead, alright. Oh, screw it then. Okay, don't fight anyone, fight the source of this thing. Which... no idea where it can be. Uh-oh, wrong button. Although, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna be taking a lot of curse here, but... the voice is coming from this wall. Seemingly. Okay, it might be one of those cases of go down, then go up. Yeah. Hello. Really wish he wasn't seemingly trying to protect it. Don't give me that shrug. I saw that assassin shrug. But okay. A number of things kind of glean there. One, pyromancy is not... I mean, it's not too shocking it's not being up to snuff to our magic, but it's still a bit disappointing. We know we can't great magic. We could great magic the scythe. So yeah, let's bring that for this... well, yes. For the scythe. Castlelight could be good, if I'm being honest, especially in that dark of an area. There were 2 shockwaves, if I recall. Oh no, but that was for the cleric. Okay. Given all the falls around there, let's bring that. And okay. We don't need the flame anymore, so let's bring out the whip. And yeah, let's see. How do I want to do this? Alright. Stab. Honestly, I don't care too much about finishing them off. Alright. Cross here. Yep, invaded. I could try to finish him off, but instead, I'm actually going to run to the Ashen Idol. Okay, gotta make sure I conserve my stamina a bit. Excellent. Ouch. Alright, now second step is to collect that soul fragment. Okay, cool. Alright, third step is to explore the very bottom here. Gonna take a gamble. Just a great sword. Okay, so in theory we've taken all we can from there. Theoretically we could go back and clear them now that they're easier. But I'm also kind of like thinking, like, 4,000 souls to never go back over there? Not a bad deal. So what's a majestic sword anyway? You have the swords, I assume. Majestic. Here we are. Majestic Greatsword. An ancient greatsword of unknown origin. The sword was passed down through generation until it reached Gordon, wandering knight of Ferosa, and was lost upon his death. Uncannily, every last one of the prominent swordsmen who inherited this weapon was left-handed. Interesting. So I wonder if it's like a better sword to hold in your left hand. Or if that's just like a fun lore fact. Okay. Okay, I think I think we're good. I do wonder if this, like, does anything else, like, expose items or whatnot. But probably not. We got the most important part, which was the extra soul. Or the Ash Queen or whatever. Really, I should have used the whip for those, but whatever. Hello. Ooh, hello. Really, dude? Okay, gonna have to. Oopsie. Dang it. Try and snipe this. And that. That's so blinding. There's quite a few to get these guys, but what? Ah, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was gonna be the giant lightning thing. Ring, you're being very inconsistent. Alright, we're gonna drink. And we actually go to magic weapon here. Dang it. Oh, scythe. I shouldn't have used the scythe, especially in such a tight area. There goes the other barrel, dude. Oh, faint stone. Okay. Say wrong thing. Well, I'm still debating about. Yeah, let's. Sometimes the classics are the classics for a reason. Let's put the Great Soul Arrow back on. Theoretically, fall control could be also really good here, but... Alright. You're definitely slowly erring towards the need to effigy again. Although, actually, wrong one. How many ash souls do we have? Okay, 4, and we have 2 more smelter wedges. So in theory, there are 2 more fragments of our soul hidden around here. Yep. Not mean to walk into that. Bit of a waste, but whatever. Okay, that's fine. Oh, what the? Did they hurt themselves with that move? Whoa! Ouch. Good. Ah, good old poison. A rogue's best friend. In theory. Okay, good. And a lot of explosives. Big fiery guy at the end. It's the implication that I need to guide those guys through the fire to the big dude, I wonder. So bright. Whoa! Alright, taking another drink. Interesting. Love to get them to come through here. I guess they're smart enough not to know to walk through fire. Well, I guess the other one wasn't. Okay. Oh, the fire actually does hurt him. I was thinking it wouldn't because, well, he's like spewing flames anyway. There we go. It's like, I was saying, he's literally a walking spark through an area just chock full of, like, gunpowder. I wonder if the switch at the end will also open up both these doors or not, or just the one. I'm hoping both for future running. Okay, didn't do it for this one here. Aha, but I missed that. Okay. What? Oh, okay. One of them ran into that. Okay, I should open this. Not bad, not bad. And then... which, judging by the last guy, I wonder if there's not going to be a bonfire too far from here. I feel like not, though, because we just... Ooh, fog door. Okay. Suspicious. Very suspicious. I was also curious because those doors look like they've been like exploded or shattered open. Ugh. Dried root. Excellent. Okay, good shortcut opened up. So in theory, we can recharge our magic. Get our poison dagger back out again. Alright. And if I had to take a guess, this is going to be a boss. It's been a while. But I also wonder if this is not going to be the boss that's connected to these souls we've been picking up. And if so, fighting it without all the souls is going to result in, like, it resurrecting itself or something. So, it's probably not worth using an effigy yet. Oh. Okay. Well, good thing I didn't use an effigy then. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Creepy. How easy? Okay, not... they're chunky. Seems like an enemy best avoided, though. So I'm probably wasting resources here, but... Okay, not bad return on souls. Aha, okay. So that would require a torch to light up, so okay. Let's try bringing the fire over. Although I do wonder, it's like, it looks like it's covered in coal dust and oil, which, if I light that up, one heck of an explosion. But let's see. I mean, we do have easy access here now. It's okay. First, restore the energy from, having taken out the one guy. Alright, light torch. Okay, let's head back over. I do like how the torch stays lit within your pants. Alright, back across the chain. Which I think, between the other tower and this tower, I think I only saw 3 towers total from the entrance. Which I guess would itself be kind of a 4th tower. Okay. I don't know if that was a good thing for me to do, but I did it. Okay, fetch Red Dragon Bone. You guys are kind of nasty, not gonna lie. No, that's not good. Hello. The burn. I don't know if this is intentional, like, usage, but I'm gonna use it. Red Phantoms stay dead. Therefore, I shall take as minimal risk as I can in eliminating this threat. Yeah, let's take it. There we go. Very silly, but I am happy for an easy Red Phantom fight. Hello. So, there's the implication that all these are just like fat dudes. Alright. Interesting. Whatever it is I'm doing. Also interesting, so they explode after a while. Honestly, I'm not too sad about that. In fact, that's actually a good thing. Also, I wonder, can I light my torch from those things or not? 'Cause they seem kind of dangerous to stand next to, but in theory, they should be usable to light up my torch. Alright. Let's get back there. All the lights should be on now, for the most part. I do wonder if I can walk up to it and light my torch. Slide down. Oh, and all the doors are closed again. Okay. Okay, so I actually can't light my torch from them. Alright. Oh, there he goes. Waiting for that. Ah, okay, here we go. Well, potentially. I wonder if it's one of those drop-down ladders. I thought there was a ladder over here too, but I'm not seeing it. I also feel like that some of these guys are probably hiding treasure. Once it gets set on fire... Come on! Look at the flames, they're so pretty. There we go. What I was hoping for. Ouch, I didn't realize I did that much damage. Alright. Pretty low on health. Oh no! You're gonna light up? Try to explode? Good, good. Good treasure. Oh, okay, so this door connects. I wonder then if this door also connects. Oh, no. Ooh, Twinkling Titanic times 2. Recollection. Whoa! Will that keep them, I wonder? Or are they going to teleport, like, ninja style, out of the door? Alright. We're going to read Recollection here, where we can't get immediately stabbed in the back. Alright, Recollection. Probably a miracle. No. The name of the spell sounded familiar. Oh, there it is. Well, we only have one of these, I think. Hex created by the Children of Dark. Fire multiple dark orbs that seek their target. Hexes that grant a fleeting volition to Dark have existed from ancient times, and it appears that the Children of Dark have some recollection of the creator of these spells. Catalyst Staff and, whew, 30 Faith, 35 Int. Yeah, that is not remotely usable by us. I did not know I could drop off of ladders like that. I think there's nothing in there, but I just want to verify. Come on, dude. Yep, get closer to the flames. I do wonder if he takes enough flame damage if he just sets himself immediately on explode, or... Probably not. Okay, so that was this door. Yep, okay, nothing in here. So, okay, we got the one good thing from one of these doors. So what is further down? We might use another, like, self-igniting butterfly, if possible. Okay, not a secret door. Although, so far in the game, all those secret doors have been connected to Pharaoh's lock stones, whatever they're called. So I wonder if normal doors are just not a thing. Okay. Nothing here. Huh, okay. You guys are going to attack me? Or are you all enraptured? They appear to be enraptured, so I assume I need to actually grab that, and then they're going to fight me, so I'm going to first look around. Oh, schnit. Alright, not what I expected at all. This, not good. Uh-oh. Yeah, should have kept it in the immediate room. We're at about the point where using an effigy would be the smart thing to do. But we're still finding out what the road is here. So I think we stay low on health for now. Alright, back across. Still a bit of a shame that a lot of the higher level magic just feels like a DPS loss compared to the lower level magic. Since lower level magic you just get so much more of it, so you kind of aren't punished as much for whiffing. dodge, dodge, dodge. Slide. Or no, no slide. Uh-oh. Okay, they can do that. We've learned. I mean, we've learned, but we're not gonna try to avoid it too much, because he's only been able to get that off one time so far. Just kinda sucks, because yeah, we are now basically at half health. So at this point, it would be guaranteed effigy time, except for the fact that, well, we still have to learn the road. Once I find a fog door or a bonfire, then maybe effigy. But given that we've still got the base game and one more DLC after this, plus we've yet to fight a single boss in this DLC, we might end up needing a lot of effigies. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I didn't actually get my souls back, but whatever. I don't think it would actually have been much given my actual souls were down below. Hey, do you want to explode somehow? Thank you. Do you want to explode at all? No? Okay. Alright. Let's try to get whatever happened last time to happen again. Okay, they're all enraptured. And then I'm like, oh, don't mind me, I'm leaving here. And then one of them goes nuclear. Okay, good. Good. Try to get these two to become best of friends. There we go. Okay, can we actually pick this up? Yep, Scorching Iron Scepter. Okay, we can insert that up above. The fact that it's not connected to lava here makes me wonder if it will just be fire up above. Okay. An elevator, which I can only assume... Okay, that looks like death. Oh, we don't have prison stone attached. I'm gonna assume there's no secret down there. Oh, hello. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Come join the party. Come join the fun. Really? You want to explode, maybe? I know not all of you need to be on fire to do that. There we go. Good, good. Alright, we should be able to run past them. Jack is elevator. Alright, not seeing any early drop-off point. Okay. So this doesn't connect back to a previous area, which I thought it was going to. Whew. Multiple reasons I don't like this. But it's the only path forward, so we're gonna take a drink, probably take some damage from this fall. Oh! started lighting up there? Should I have actually stayed to explore it? I really should have just cut my losses and head back, but that fire noise intrigues me. Unless it was just more of these guys. I never did check out this little thing here. But I don't see any secret. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I left you on fire, my good sir. Excuse me? We got the one down here that's still alive. But okay, so it seems like the elevator actually is probably... there's no secret there. But, you know, always good to double check these. Hey guy. Yeah. Recalling the elevator. Whew, okay. Close call. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah, because this seems to go higher than any of the previous floors. Though I guess... yeah, I'm trying to think of like... alright, so we're up here. I think what we were hearing was just those other dudes on fire. Because yeah, immediately if we drop down, it's just crates. And then, yeah, so, okay. So the weird light we're seeing somehow is probably those guys up there. Or equivalent on fire fat dudes. But okay, back across we go. I'm curious about that area there. I wonder if you were able to find where to drop from up there. You could use maybe, like, safe fall? We still have the 3 ashen idols to find. And being very careful. Alright, good. Now let's insert this control rod. The iron something scepter. Maybe it was like the blazing iron scepter? Which actually we should probably read the description before we insert it. But it goes over here. I assume it pours lava. So, alright, inventory? Actually, it's probably a key item. Wrong button. Here we are. Scorching Iron Scepter. Revives the Brume Tower. Oh. A scorching hot iron scepter used to activate contraptions by transferring heat to Brume Tower. When the old Iron King wrested this dilapidated region from the Kingdom of Ven, the act required all the resources the enfeebled lord could muster. With the discovery of this iron-producing miracle, he was reborn as a powerful leader. Interesting. And I think Ven was the kingdom of the Poison Queen. But so, it seems like that this scepter was where he got his like initial like iron bending power from. I was curious kind of how deep this is. Because I do wonder if theoretically I could just go in there with a safe fall. But because part of me wonders if like maybe there's treasure I can't get if I activate this and like everything starts heating up. So it's a bit silly, but let's go ahead and try it, because I am curious. I feel like that's a potential, like, secret that would hide. But it could just be madness on my part. Alright, safe fall activated. Okay, yep, sorry. Even with safe fall, you do not survive that fall. So, activating the tower is the only way. I was mainly curious because that snowfield that we saw coming back from the Fat Man Tower. Alright, thankfully our souls are just right here. We were already at, like, minimum health, so it wasn't like we hurt ourselves any further with that. Okay, let's go to safe fall. Go back on the... There we go, the Great Soul Arrow. Alright, time to light this place up. Neat. Also really cool that it's like giant iron dude elevators. So, if I'm guessing correct, okay, it's still locked, but this elevator probably goes all the way back up to the throne room top, right? Okay, so being close to this heat doesn't damage us. That's good. Potential secret there. Okay. Okay, there's a door over that way, and a door over here. Okay, so this wasn't locked in the other direction. There are enemies here. Okay, come on back, elevator. Ah, boo. Still quite a ways to the top, but in theory they should all connect over. I also wonder if there's anything to be gained from... Ouch. Alright, no, actually that worked out. Okay. Huh. He didn't actually follow me. But... There we go. There we go. Okay, let's double check that treasure here. Okay, lacerating lifetime 15. That's fine. Take it, no secret walls. Yeah, probably not. No hidden treasure here. No. I don't see anything in there. Wait, did that guy drop a treasure? Or was I'm just seeing blue flame? Okay. Just seeing blue flame. Double check for treasure. Not seeing any. Oh, that third's dying. Hold on here. There we are. Random throat death. Okay. Okay, safe. Oh, smelter wedge times 4. Many questions there, because smelter wedges are only used for the Ashen Idols. Like, so how many soul bits does that lady have? Alright, where does this take us next? Oh. There's a big old loop. Okay. Didn't expect that. Oh, someone blew themselves up. Okay, guess we take the elevator back down. Maybe we check over here. This looks familiar. Aha, here we go. Okay, so we're back here. Ah, yes. Which, then, do we never open up this door? No. Jumps up from this side. Yeah, I saw that. Wonder if I should use that fire. Not yet. Okay, not that elevator. We want... Wait, actually. Okay, that's a new elevator. Okay. Oh, ooh, okay. Alright, what's behind this door? Something unpleasant sounding. Aha! Whoa, hello. Alright, so potentially does have a problem coming out here. Okay, kinda does. Alright, no, never mind. Let's go back in there, sir. Wait, did it heal? Oh, it's healing. Ah, the light's next to it. Okay. Alright, let's check out the full scope of this particular elevator first. Oh, alright. So we know where this is. Oof. we really want that, but... yeah, first... alright, good. Then I wonder... oh, wait, wrong one. Huh. Old Radiant Life Gem. Phew. Hey, drink. Can I hit him from here, I wonder? Not quite. Whip. Interesting that it doesn't get his attention. This could last maybe a bit too long. Okay. So then if I whip this... dang it. Okay. Interesting that even that still didn't quite dislodge that dude. Okay, but we definitely don't use a, whatchamacallit, an effigy yet. Okay, let's go back to the upper floor. Ooh, I wonder if our souls are going to be at the other side of the fire. Probably. Okay. Yeah. Run through. Oh, okay. Interesting. There we go. Where does this go? Aha! Okay, Simpleton's ring. Ring and not spice, eh? Simpleton's ring. Ring depicting a simpleton flower. Wearers become invisible while rolling. This ring was worn by the soldiers of the old Iron King, said to be blessed with divine protection. This ring only does one thing, but with ingenuity it can be fearsomely effective. I am intrigued by that, but I don't know if it would have any effect on enemies, so... Also, there's that question I was wondering before of, like... could I survive a drop down with fall, but I don't think so. That looks pretty not survivable. Alright, so we got that. Okay, how far does this thing go here? Oh, okay. We have a few things down there worth exploring. Not much up all the way up here. Alright. Life ring +3. Ooh, okay. Alright, I see which door it's probably behind. Okay, ouch, ouch. Okay, quick respite. Uh-oh! Did not realize that was a door overlooking a cliff. So, okay, we need to get back there and get that soul. Should be relatively simple. Alright, good. So it saved us here. Ouch, why did I run into that? You know what? Just redo. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. Drink. Okay, good, good. Okay, we can theoretically kill this guy now. Emphasis on theoretically. No, no, no. Because he doesn't have heals anymore, which is good. Oh, that's painful. That was a level's worth of souls that we just lost. We are walking around in full half health mode, but that's because we're in exploring mode right now. After what we went through with the bosses in the Sunken Crown DLC, I want to make sure that like we only use our effigies when we really gotta. Ouch. Come on. Oh no. Whew. Just a tiny bit of fall damage there, but that's fine. Curious what looks over there, too. Yeah. Okay. Solo Nedelia, Bride of Ash, excellent. What's behind the other doors? Okay. If we're working with barely any souls, and I do want to check out for treasure. Ouch. Okay, there is treasure in there. Okay, flame butterfly. Ouch. Okay, not dead. Okay, not too bad, all things considered. Let's try to hide anything. No, okay. Okay, no. Pick those up. Titanite shard. Petrified something. Broadsword. You normally don't come this far. Yeah, you go back. Again, I didn't see anything in the far left door, but I'm wondering if it's like something potentially hard to notice. Whew. Yeah, okay. Nothing over here. Alright, so let's try to get to that lowest floor. That's going to require a jump here. Oh, nope, I did not calculate that out. So it has to be as it's going back up, but very skillfully timed. I'm also very glad that right now I'm just already at half health. No fear of dying for exploring. Alright, good. There's my non-existent souls are over there. There we go. I doubt this would be a mimic, so I thought it was pretty safe to open. Pilgrim's Pontoon. What that? Sounds like a spear, but we'll kind of go down the list here. Oh, there it is. Pilgrim's Pontoon. Pontoon used by warriors on a pilgrimage, rather worn from the long journey it has doubtless seen. A spear which also doubles as a catalyst for sorceries, making it an ideal choice for light-footed pilgrims. Effect: use sorcery on strong attack. It requires 30 faith. Whew. Neat, though. But makes sense, though, that basically being pilgrim, that requires faith. Now this is gonna be not great. Alright, good. I was a bit hesitant that it would require me jumping. Okay. This floor, I don't think we've checked out. Oh no, we checked out, but that wasn't through... Yeah, it's the bottom of this ladder. Okay, okay. Okay, and that's the secret thing over there. What's over here? Yes, I remember here now. Yeah, it does now open to that side. Alright. Done. Let me ride all the way down. Okay, we're gonna have to do a running jump here. Yeah, it's probably better to do it on the way down, on the way up. I'm trying to think. In theory, the quicker way to get to that elevator would be going back to the foyer. Alright, travel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mario time. Alright. Then we go over here. Run, 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 run. There we go. Alright, try to line things up here. Alright, face that way. Thankfully, our stain acts as a good indicator when to start running. Ugh, nope. Yeah, we were a bit late on that run. But again, we're in full treasure collect mode, so these deaths... I don't say they don't count. I'm certain that the statue back at Majula is counting, but... they don't count as much for me. I don't mind them. sure I have enough to do a running start here. Then bam! Ooh. Dang it. Okay, bright bug times 2. Huh. Is this a secret area? No and yes though. It's like not particularly, because I know where this connects. I guess we can double check it here. Yeah, okay. And I got this guy over here. Hello. Yep, there's his friends. Alright. Run, run. Back out of the cold. And then let's go back to... Well, actually, I guess we can just ride the elevators up normally. Because we still need to find the one elevator that goes all the way to the throne room. Because there was a treasure only accessible from the other side of an elevator there. Although I guess in hindsight, I could just teleport back to the throne room and wait for the elevator to appear and act as a lift, maybe. But I don't know for certain on that. Okay. Alright, here's this one. It's not this elevator. That just goes up to the locked door, I think. But we're confirming here. Locked door? Locked door, okay. Yeah, it might be quicker to just do teleport. If I remember correctly, this just leads... Yeah, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, back up to the throne room then. We never did fight that giant samurai guy that we saw when we were coming downward, which makes me wonder. There it is, okay. There we go. Baneful bird ring. Oh. I do like how clanky everything is. Okay, this is the central shaft. Let's double check what that baneful bird ring does. Reduces, whoopsie, dang it. Reduces stamina loss when blocking the shield. Dang it. I was trying to read the description. Brume was an agile swordsman who served King Vendrick, but after resigning from his post, he reconsidered his way of life and was born again as a stalwart warrior. It's Brume the Traitor. Interesting. Okay. I think it was from here that we saw that giant samurai dude, so I'm trying to get a better vantage point for how to connect here. There's that giant katana. And there's like a central chamber that's not connected to the main shaft. I wonder... Let's go ahead basically and make sure that if we die, we can come back here. Whoa! Didn't expect that. Alright, I mean... fair, I guess? I'm just very confused because I'll be respawning at that bonfire, so I just Do I keep respawning and fighting him right away? Is that how this is gonna go down? Or is he like a one-time only type thing? Okay, there it comes again. Oh, now he's coming in from over that direction. Okay. Well, that said, I think I have a potential advantage here. Yeah, that's right. The glory of spellcasting and range weapons in general. Yeah, that's right. Screw you. My stamina back. Oh, come on, there we go. There we go. Dark Spirit Forlorn has been vanquished. Okay, could gladly take that additional human effigy and the 7,000 some souls. Definitely a bit weird. But okay, so behind the throne is still that one connecting point. I do wonder if maybe like the throne opens up and that's how I get into that weird samurai area. Yeah, I think we'll probably have to ride it upward a bit here, even though we're going down. Oh, wait, okay, so that connects back to where we used it before. Okay. Let's try to see if there's like another side shaft or something around here. Yeah, but not seeing it though. But it doesn't look like there's any easy way to wrap over to, wait a minute. Okay, I'm still hearing an iron thing around here. Ouch. Yeah, I didn't rest up after the spirit. Ouch. Okay, it's like need him to maybe get off the stairs. Oh, that works. Now, where are the whisperers coming from? Dang it. Okay, so they come up right away if I try going that way. Alright, good to know. We do know then that they're like beneath here, like over that direction. Because I figured that whenever I get to the boss, like it's gonna ask me to have collected all the things. That's right. I'm so angry about that 20,000 souls I lost. That was a level up. Come on. I'm still curious that we got additional iron wedges, though, because that implies there might be a lot more of these things than I think. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so it's a fully enclosed area, connecting from two areas to the right, and, like, to its right and its forward, essentially. Be over there. There is an elevator that goes up to which, down from... Ah, it's behind that locked door. Okay. Trying to see if there's any elevators that maybe we didn't notice before. Not seeing much of anything, though. Although, actually... I go down here, hug this... And yeah, so, confirming, but yeah, that looks like it's the locked door from that elevator that we took previously. I do wonder where the key would come from. But I think there's a bit of unexplored area that should maybe be open now from... If we go down from here and then to the right again, I want to say? No, okay. That was just my imagination. Alright, run. I wonder if they're still following, honestly. Okay, they gave up. I doubt anything is open here. I'm still curious how to get from that area, but that's probably below the area of the tower that we activated. Hey, guys. Yep. Alright, running through. Hello. What? Oh. I got that tracks. There we go. I was waiting for that. Slide down. Slide down. Run. Touch fire. Okay, so I think our answers are probably waiting for us further below the tower, so back to the foyer. But I think we got all that we can from elevators that have activated above us. Alright, I think this is the elevator going down. I do wonder what happens if you, like, stand on... Okay, no, these are fine, alright. Some bottom parts of the tower are still, like... either ice or ash. I had a bit of a hiccup there. Okay, let's take a look over here. Winding area, it's bloaty dudes. Alright, I mean, sure. Alright, big dude. Like, ouch. Oh, dang. Nah, that's fine, though. We're still kind of in exploration mode, so we can be at half health. That guy should be relatively simple. Old undated armor. Interesting. Mainly just thinking that, like, I was thinking, like, maybe it's a Demon Souls reference? Because it looked a bit more akin to stuff we saw in Demon Souls than Dark Souls. But it's hard to tell how much wink wink nudge nudge there are given IP right holding and whatnot. Alright, run through here. Hello dudes, don't mind me, grab that. No you don't. Alright, that's on me. Quite literally. I'm just glad I survived it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Low health does not make this easier than it needs to be. So, took him down? Like, if I could get him in the room before the guys explode, but it's a bit difficult. Alright, back down. And we are running up on time for today. And they're really hoping at least we'll get to a boss. Kind of a reenactment of how the Sunken Crown DLC went. We are doing a lot of treasure finding right now. There we go. Let's wait for that. Good. Another one to come out. See if we can't get the barbecue myself a bit more here. There we go. Alright, all the treasure. Oh, dang it. That guy has even a bigger mace than normal. Dang it. Well, at least our souls are there and we're accumulating a good chunk of them. One could almost call this farming. Almost. Alright, come on. Alright, back up we go. As in, back down we go. But back up as in we were standing up at the bonfire. I do wonder about keeping this reflect ring. The fact it's inconsistent is a bit bothersome. Like, I'd rather basically take a lesser boon that's permanent than a good boon that's random. Or not random, but like, maybe a long cooldown or something. Yep. Gonna need you guys to blow yourselves up. that'd be fantastic. There we go. Alright. Kind of wonder, can I just get all 3 guys out? That's alright. I can rely on the turrets anymore. Well, to an extent. There we go. Doing this to the big mega guy would probably be the best. Alright, 1 down. Oof. Good. Good. Alright, 2 down. Proverbial boss that's left. Yep. Come on, rack up that damage. Thank goodness for this hallway. There we are. Okay, enough to level up and a good chunk of treasure. Okay, a large soul of a nameless soldier. Skeptic Spice. Wield the Dusk Herb. Charcoal Pine Resin. Twinkling Titanite times 2. Human Effigy times 2. Nice. Element being somewhat careful, just in case there's actually like a 4th dude. Ooh, tower key. Okay. So the question is, does that connect to that one area I was trying to get to with the other effigy? I guess we come across a few locked doors. Okay, we're not gonna make it in time. Nope. Okay. So while waiting for that, let's look at the tower key. Long ago, the tower is used to produce a seemingly endless supply of iron. Oopsie. The elevator is pretty much here. We'll finish reading it when we get back up. Alright. The king used it to create iron soldiers in an iron castle. Legend has it that he even tried his hand at forging a dragon out of iron. Foreshadowing at one of the bosses here, I take it. Okay, let's real quick go back to Majula and level up. Since we lost the ability to on that one time. probably start dumping stuff back into int again. Even though I do wonder if it's better spent elsewhere.
Bearer of the seek less.
Yep. Gotta level up. Int. Yes. And then, let's go ahead and level up our armor a bit more, now that we have some additional twinkling titanite.
I knew you.
Alright, reinforce. Wait, armor. Okay, we got 6. Okay, so we can finish up leveling up the bone skirt and our sunken crown.
I'll be around.
Alright, good. Actually, we should have enough to start leveling up some of the other weapons, too.
What?
Yes, sorry about that. Our wilted staff, primarily. Here we go. Boom. 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 Do wonder how it compares now.
I'll be around.
Alright. Okay, the base staff is still better, but like only by like a factor of like +1, and Wilted's about to overtake it, or the Witch Tree's about to overtake it. Okay, let's head. Oopsie, no, you're not the fire. And yeah, I do want to start wrapping up because we are slightly over time, so we're probably going to do another like 3.5 hour video. I mainly want to see if that key that we just got will give me access to that effigy that we saw over there. And if so, well, we can go ahead and stab that one out. Oh, we might be able to open up that door too. But first, the one above. Alright. Here. Hopefully this opens, but I can see it maybe not. I don't know how much of a master key this key that we got is. Alright. We used it. Tower key. Secret, right? Maybe, actually. A reminder that we don't have prison stones equipped anymore. Where's the prison stone? Oh, there. Oh well. Prison stone, where are you? There they are. I think I unequipped them because I don't really need them in the heat of the battle, but... Ooh, okay. I don't like the fact they ceiling. We are out DPSing currently. Really? Okay, this actually kind of works out. To a degree. I'm hoping it's not healing too much up there. More than I would like to. Dang it. There we go. heals for you, good sir. There you go, soul. Yeah. Stay over there. Interesting that the iron thing again was once again being guarded by a phantom. Whew, okay, not good. There we go. Effigy. Oh! Wow, nothing. Boo. Okay, where does this go? Oh. Okay. Well, they did use plural. All that effort to take down a single one of them. I guess that explains why I didn't get anything for my trouble. Okay. They're all about the same toughness, too. That could poison him, that'd be great. Okay, so another down. Definitely interesting dudes. Just wish they weren't depleting my magic reserve. Thankfully their flasks don't heal them for all that much. Okay, I think there's like one more. Two more. Are you kidding me? Alright, if I can separate them, that's kind of the goal. Uh-oh. Oh. I was hoping the elevator was there. Man, that's a whole friggin' army of them. And I'm really curious what was at the end of that tunnel. Okay. Let's go back. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, I figure maybe take care of them, find out what's at the end of their tunnel, and then proceed. I can't believe they didn't even kill me. It was me killing myself. But such is how it goes sometimes. But at least this time, I won't waste so many resources in the first one. That's no more healing idle. And so decayed. Alright, come back on down, elevator. Alright. Grab the souls and buy the prowlers. Huh. Where I expected all of them. There we go. Okay. I guess the defeated ones don't show up even though they're like part of a clan. Gotta be careful here. No! No! Dang you, elevator! Where were you? They're cheering. Boo! It's interesting that those guys are not really wanting to separate, though. The other ones are a bit easier to kind of pick off from the group. Okay, run, run. Phew, alright. Didn't have to wait again for the elevator. Yeah, come on down. Whew, man, it is way too hot today. And hot in the game, too. I can't believe the elevator betrayed me. Twice. Oh well. Elevator giveth, elevator taketh. Alright, souls back. There we go. Ouch. Let's run. Okay, good. One of them's almost down. Alright, good. Much more manageable of a fight now. Okay, I can't risk getting into a volley exchange here. Yay! How many effigies do I get for that? Probably one, right? None? Yeah. Seriously, game. But okay, what were they hiding? Or, oh. Aww. Now, ain't this intriguing? The Smelter Throne. The throne's up above. Alas, nothing happened. Maybe here is where I need to bring all the different, like, soul bits that we're collecting. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and travel back to... And interesting, that it's kind of the centerpiece for the warp point. Yeah, let's go back to the foyer. So we've taken down yet another iron effigy. I wonder how many more are left. And also I wonder... Did the key we get work on this? Okay, it does. Okay, we got another effigy over here. Oh, and it's a cursed area. I didn't notice that at first. I know it's pointless to do this to cursed area stuff, but... Alright, well, we're already as cursed as we can get. Okay, dead end. Not great. Or maybe dead end. Yes, dead end. Dang it. What are you gonna do? Curse me? Okay, old radiant life gem. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Okay, how many of them are willing to come into the light? None. Okay. Behind a door. Okay. Alright, we'll try to take care of that and then call it. I wonder if I can lure them all upstairs, somehow run back downstairs with enough time to open that door. Thankfully, it's not too much of a trek. Fire exits right there. Although our souls are down below now. Oh, come on. BS, or basically I got out of, like, the proper exam range. I do wonder if that door is going to be open or not. Probably not. So we're probably standing to lose about 10,000 souls. It's not great, but... Go. Okay, got soul. But okay, we can actually now venture in and clear out these guys to get our souls back. Because we can't leave that left undone. I mean, we can, but I don't want to, because that means that next time I'll be playing, I'm gonna totally forget. Alright. Wait. There we go. Wrong weapon. And not too surprised there. Okay, drink. Okay, good. Okay, the hallway is nice and visible now. Come on. So interesting that the door is off kilter. Glad he dropped the shield. Whoa! I didn't know they could do that. Alright, good, good. Just trying to get my souls back here real quick. Drink again. Wonder if it would follow. No. Oh, of course, he's trying to fire an arrow. Oh. Come on. Ouch. Okay. I'm curious, is this door actually openable? No. Okay, we got treasure here. Oh, fire snake. Could be an interesting pyromancy spell. A treasure all the way down there. This little rolling hand. Probably a soul. Nope, large titanite shard times 5. Nice. But okay, that makes, man, how many souls do we have with that lady now? 7. We got 3 more smelter wedges to go. I guess a clean 10 probably makes the most sense. It's okay, let's go ahead and rest at the bonfire. Can't level up with these souls yet, but we are going to call it here for today. Progress, not as much as I would have liked since we're still just mainly in the Brume Tower, but, you know, we went from basically 0 to 7 soul bits. And I take it probably next episode, probably a boss, and we'll see if the boss is going to be like Elena the Squalid Queen again. Like, will it be the majority of the recording? Who knows? Let's find out together. But until then, later.